Hey guys, so this is the second episode. If you haven't seen the first one, just go back and watch the other one. That one was about the review about WandaVision, and that was just covering the first two episodes that just came out this week. It's brand new. So on this episode, we're going to be talking about the new movie that just came out on Netflix. It was Outside the Wire. And if you guys can do one little small little favor for me, can you please smash the like button and can you please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed? I know there's some people do watch the channel, but like they just haven't, I guess, been willing to subscribe. But anyway, let's go on with the review. So, Outside the Wire. So the story takes place with a man who was a droid pilot, like he was a pilot that just fly droids, and he made the decision to either see a whole bunch of people get dead or sacrifice a small amount of people so the rest can live. And he had to make the hard decision. He had to be punished because he let two guys get killed. And he had to go with this guy that was like his new captain, and it was his new assignment. Now, the crazy part is, like, early on in the movie, and mind you, before I continue on, there is some, like, slight spoilers in this, but I'm not going to tell you everything, because, hopefully you might want to get to actually go and watch the movie. So, so, so the premise of this whole movie is you got two guys that go on a mission, and they're trying to stop this madman from getting hold of weapons of mass destruction. And if they get hold of this weapons of mass destruction, their target was going to be the US to do, I guess, send them a message. Now, I mean, as you're seeing this droid pilot, and mind you, like, I've totally forgot about his name, but the crazy part that they had the dialogue in the dialogue where, like, they had his girlfriend nicknamed him Gummy Bears. So I think that was a little kind of cute that, like, his the love of his life basically nicknamed him Gummy Bears. So I'm just gonna be calling him Gummy Bears because, I mean, I guess, like, he definitely had a little soft side on him. And for the most part, he's like, he's never really, he's always been behind the screen. So, like, for him to actually go out into the field and then seeing, like, live combat going on, and then seeing, like, these mech soldiers that are being enlisted by the US, but then also he's also seen these same type of robots, but they're slightly modified, like, from the Russian side, because, like, he was trying to, like, when they think they were getting close to catching the main villain, they see, they start to see some of the Russians coming out of this, like, financial institution, and they were like, well, the guy's got to be in there because, like, somehow this guy who's just, I think he's just all full machine, because, I mean, like, early on he shows the main character, like, okay, he's only gonna give me 60 seconds to accept the reality that he's not a human being, and the fact that only certain aspects of him kind of give off the impression he acts like a human being, but he doesn't do all the regular functions. And, I mean, he's kind of acting kind of under the radar, but, I mean, like, in some ways he was in some ways acting like, I could see how, like, the main character Gummy Bears was being totally put off by this man, and the fact that, like, he had to place his trust into him, but at the same time, like, I think in the back part of him he was still skeptic about the machine's actions and motives in certain ways. I mean, overall, I thought the movie, I mean, it definitely had its explosions and its, like, packful, like, it wasn't like it wasn't like the movie was like super deep. Like it was just like your standard affair type of like almost like a like hero type of I gotta go stop this madman from blasting off like a weapon like in Mission Impossible or something going on like in Die Hard type of vibe feel. Even though like it also kind of reminded me a little bit of a movie called what was that movie? I think it was Exia Machia. I think that was like another movie I saw, but it was like with like sci-fi. But anyway, back to the whole subject thing. Like, I mean, I seen like they like over the course of the movie, like this machine and this guy who just fly droids, and he didn't really have as much field experience as like this machine had. You know, they were building. They were definitely building a bond, but you know that kind of changed once certain actions happened, and it was just like, yeah, it's like you guys are not seeing eye to eye because obviously one person wants to do this and the other person sees what you're doing, and it's like, yeah, I gotta do something. I gotta do something else from what you're doing. So I mean, overall, I would say like this movie, even though it's like this movie's like about like 2 hours long and everything, I'll say this movie's like a C plus. Like I will say it's not like I mean it's like this movie just recently just came out, so like you know I think it's something that's decent to watch. I say you wouldn't have to go and watch it right away. I've noticed that like the person who plays the machine, like he's been in a lot of several other action roles. Like he's played as Falcon, and he's also played in Altered Carbon, another television show I saw. And you know, like I say, like in some of the movies, it's been like hit or miss with it. But I say it's like decent, but it's like I say like it's like slightly kind of on a little slightly above average, but you know because like it's you know there's some aspects that's different, but it's also a little bit on the predictable side. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I would love to uh I can't wait to like hear from you guys comments, and also I can't wait to see you guys next time. All right, until then, pow.